So my friend Alpa, Hungarian, lives in Vienna, owns hiking boots that appear to have been manufactured during the Cold War. Invited me on a 2-day hike through the Austrian Alps. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, the 2-day hike starts right now. Living in Vienna. Leaving Vienna in about an hour. It's 5:55. Let's go. These are the boots. Look at them. Remember them. They will become important later. This is the real life with Alpa.
Real life vlog.
Real life vlog. We're just driving for our hike. And how do you feel about it, Alpa? You haven't seemed so excited about it.
I'm excited.
Yeah? From 1 to 10, how much?
8.
What would make it a 10? A girl?
Huh? Girls.
Oh my god! Wow!
Multiple girls.
Yeah, boy.
Would 2 be enough or?
There's never enough.
2 hours into the Austrian countryside. Everything looks beautiful. Everything looks peaceful. This will not last. So now Alpa, despite owning a smartphone, having a GPS, and living in the 21st century, has printed out 17 pages of topographic maps in a plastic folder with laminated tabs. I ask him why. Though Alpa is Hungarian, he's very Germanized or Austriaized. Ostracized. And he printed everything out and put it into this nice packaging. So, you know, like even if there would be no internet, no data, no battery, we have this, so protected from the rain, and we know exactly where we have to go. So what is the route? We have to start here. I think we go somewhere over here. I don't know if you go all this way and then all the way back and then this. I thought it's a round Alpa. Why is it a Y now?
Because the earth is flat.
What?
Can't be round.
A wise man spoke. Yeah, he's already over 30, not like me.
Wise.
Very wise. Before any serious hike, Alpa performs a ritual. Look at this fashion boy here with his cottage cheese, huh? How does it taste?
Like cottage cheese.
But maybe some people don't know how cottage cheese tastes like. Packing the stuff.
How does it taste?
500 grams of cottage cheese, standing up in a parking lot with a multi-tool. He calls this protein loading. I try some. It tastes like cold regret. Look at my socks. It's from Alpa. It's like one of those emo girls that wear this on the feet to keep warm.
And look at our car.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, step number 1, Mr. Alpa with his paper printed map. There's some guys just speeding next to us. Those go-karts, look at this. How digital are you, Alpa?
Very
Still
digital.
living in the 80s. Yeah, come to Paraguay, it's very nice there. It's very digital. I don't know, this is not very funny. We just went 30 minutes and this guy...
This shoe is perfect.
30 minutes. We have been hiking for 30 minutes and the entire sole of his boot has detached from the boot. Just come off completely, like a snake shedding its skin, except the snake is a boot. And we have 7 more hours of this. Well, he completely lost his profile, his insole. Look at this. Like, after 30 minutes. Like,
Very good shoes.
I mean,
Now I'm basically barefoot.
Barefoot Yeti.
Yeah,
I don't think we should continue, Alpa.
I think we should.
Yeah? But what if you have to run barefoot at all?
It will be fine.
Yeah, are you sure? But look, this is just the starting point. Mr. Alpa is just losing his second soul. And now I'm watching it happen in real time. The second boot has decided to join the rebellion. Alpa is now carrying 2 rubber soles in his hands, like evidence from a crime scene. The crime being the decision to use boots from the Soviet era. Because he has 2 soles. Look at this. Alpa, is this the new fashion 2025?
This.
Milan?
Like this. Like
I told you not to come in flip-flops. You didn't get the job. And the funny thing is, we went this morning to buy second-hand shoes for me, and now he has no shoes.
I have shoes, but no soles.
Let's go!
Easy.
What's up? I'm really looking forward for the alcohol-free beer or the apple mixed with mineral water. And you, Alpa?
Looking forward to the Alps.
Alps are. So we've arrived to
The first cross.
the first cross.
First of many.
First of many. I think that this is already the 5th peak that we climbed, isn't it?
It's always getting higher.
Yeah, and it's always getting higher, but to climb to the next one, you always have to go more to the bottom. So we need to get to that cabin up there and then climb to the peak behind it. Alpa currently has approximately 40% of functional footwear. This is going to be interesting. Shoe status update. The structural integrity continues to decline. What was once a hiking boot is now more of a suggestion. A memory of a boot. Alpa seems unbothered. Hungarians are built different. Take all the pieces that we can. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Actually, I have to say you're super cool that you're doing all this journey, although you lost your, like, such an essential part of the shoes.
We should always do it. We should also do it naked.
Yes. It is now 7:30 in the evening. We have been walking since noon. My legs have entered a state of active protest. Every muscle is feeling a former complaint. And somewhere behind me, a Hungarian man with no shoes is still somehow keeping pace. I think we have still like an hour going at least. Yeah. Until we reach the cottage where we're gonna sleep. The sunset is gonna be in like half an hour, so we left definitely a little bit too late. We have made it. The Giglachseehütte. Against all odds and against all patriotic advice, Alpa has completed an 8-hour alpine hike in what can only be described as fabric tubes with memories of rubber. His socks are destroyed. His feet are probably destroyed. But he's smiling. The man is a machine. I really have to say Alpa is a hero to me because look at this. He mastered the whole trail without shoes. And we came here and we realized that there are other trails and one of them takes only 1 hour and we hiked for like 7 hours.
Not 7, more.
More.
Almost
Since
9.
12 and now it's 9, no?
Yeah. But the place is nice. And we have some shivasa.
Day 2. I did not sleep. The mountain hut was approximately 400 degrees. 17 Austrians were snoring in harmony. And I kept having nightmares about Alpa's boots reforming themselves and seeking revenge.
Let's go. Alpa, show me your shoes.
Yeah. Best conditions, I would say. Easy. Walking in socks. Basically.
We begin the descent. Alpa is now functionally barefoot. The fabric upper of his boot provides about as much protection as a wet napkin. And yet, he walks. Over rocks, over roots, through the streams. The man refuses to acknowledge physics.
So we started our journey by eating cottage cheese, and now we stayed in the cottage as well, or in the cabin.
In the cabin.
In the cabin, yeah. And we came as the last people there. We've been the last hikers, and we couldn't even walk up the stairs. Like, it was even that much in pain. Alpa's shoes lasted, but I still have to say he's the king of the mountains now, because basically he's walking barefoot, but not with those fancy barefoot shoes. Look at this. Fanatic, man. Because you haven't seen enough mountains. Yeah, and then we had the chance to take a shower for €5 only, with hot water. My t-shirt was completely soaked with sweat, and I even had white stains on it, as if I would wash it in the sea, in the salt water. And then we slept in this room in the dormitory with probably 12 other people, and it was so damn hot I couldn't open the window, because I would just open the window on somebody sleeping beneath. And when I opened the door, every 5 minutes somebody was closing the door, so I didn't catch up a lot of sleep. But Alpa apparently slept very good. Very good, yeah. And we've been thinking, like, we didn't know this before, but the hike that we did took us like 9 hours. And apparently the shortest hike to come to this cabin is just 1 hour. So yeah, but doesn't matter. I think that was still fun to do this challenge and everything. But now we're already hiking down back to the valley, into the valley where the car is. And this hike should take us just around 4 hours. But should. But the thing is that it should be raining at 12. Now it's around 9 a.m. We're the last one leaving the cabin, obviously. And yeah, let's see how this hike will go and if Alpa's shoes will last. That's the most important challenge here. Look at this view. Let's go. Alpa.
This is where we came from. That tiny dot is the hut. We walked all of that, with 1.5 functioning shoes between us. I'm not sure if I'm proud or concerned.
Yeah, it was fun, huh?
Yes.
Good morning.
The Austrian Alps. Waterfalls, cows, Asian stone, truly magnificent. Meanwhile, Alpa's boots has started to make a sound that can only describe as pleading.
If this will Alpa survive, yes or no?
You can click.
You can
Here.
click.
Yes. No.
Who wants to buy Alpa's new shoes? Support Patreon. 2 hours later, still going down. It should take like 3 hours, but we're actually going. Now we should take 2 hours, and we're going probably like 4, right? And look at this poor bugger's shoes. Look at this. Do you see this? It looks like shoes from SpongeBob or something like this, huh?
The boots have now evolved into their final form. The toes have completely separated from the body, flapping open and closed with each step like hungry little mouths. Cartoon footwear. Tragic, absurd, cartoon footwear.
I don't know how he managed to walk around. But yes, very, very trained legs. Look at this. Yes?
And then, because of course, in the last 15 minutes, the sky decides to become water, we sprint to the car. Alpa's feet, which have endured 30 kilometers of alpine terrain, are now completely soaked. It's poetic, really, a fitting end. We made it. Pizza, beer, civilization. I have visible salt deposits on my clothing from the sweat. Alpa has finally removed what remains from his boots. They deserve a proper burial. Maybe a small ceremony. They gave everything they had, which wasn't much, but still.